Sergeant Dylan.
I'm Nick. I'm Adam. Our objective was to build and program a robot to shoot 3 balls as far and as accurate as possible. Use at least one of the sensors and one motor, and must launch all 3 without breaking.
So we found the design online, but it's totally different from ours. It's similar, but not the same. So we modified it until we added the hook, and we added the ball loader sensors, and we have changed our arm and the ball mount, whatever it is. So basically it's similar, but not the same.
It's just got the same base on it.
Yeah, same base. Just the same base, but the rest of that.
So motor A, kind of hard to see from the picture, but motor A is the one that's attached to the string underneath, and that's what pulls it down. And that's just what is going to get the arm all the way down the bottom so that we can hook it.
And motor B is our little claw, so that way when the arm is brought all the way down, it kind of hooks it and locks it into place, and then eventually releases it and lets it fling forward.
The third motor, motor C, is what we use for the ball loader, so it turns, and then there's like a scoop that feeds the ball into the claw. The sound sensor is just used to snap and start it.
And the ultrasonic sensor is to sense the arm when it gets down, so sense it and stop it down over there. So,
And then so for programming, we just have the snap to start it, and then basically it's just, I don't know it's backwards, but it's just pulling it down until it gets to that point. And then we have it pull a little bit more because if we had it, when it stopped, it would never stop far enough down. So we had to add a little bit more every time that we did that. So we just had it stop at a certain point and then keep going. The rest of it is just locking it and then loading it.
And we had a lot of problems because, as we said, we kind of built this from ground up. The launching angle was something that anyone with a trebuchet style, catapult style had. You know, you have to have the right angle on it to get good distance. And that was kind of tough because every time we would adjust it, and then we would make some other adjustment, that would be thrown off too. Our claw wasn't a very good scoop. It kind of like would drop the ball a lot, or when it was flinging it, it would kind of get lost behind it. The arm material, we originally had our launching arm made out of the like bars, and it was flimsy, it was bending, we couldn't put that much strength on it. It would whip, it would come undone. And so we eventually like took stuff apart to be able to find those pieces. The structure, it was really weak, it's broken on us once. Budget, our pieces, man, like as you guys had used every piece in there, and our arm, we had to break other stuff apart or like scrap some stuff to find pieces for other stuff, and it was really tight on pieces. The hook wouldn't always catch it all the way, or it would start slipping off like while it was unspooling, and it would just fling it. Our spooling is a problem. That's kind of the only one we still have, is while it like winds it up, it'll kind of slip off, or we have it measured by rotations. Sometimes one rotation is a different amount for where it spools differently on different parts of it. The crooked cock, the thing would like cock back at a weird angle sometimes, and we kind of fixed that by straightening out our design a little bit and adding rubber bands to a certain side, and we relocated our loader. And jumping isn't as big of a problem as we thought it would be, but it'll kind of, now that we have 5 rubber bands on there and kind of really up the power, it'll like jump a little bit or kind of move or just like slightly askew itself. Distance, originally we only had 1 rubber band, and I think we're still shooting the farthest of all the groups that were done at that point. But it wasn't really going far, so we moved it up to 5 on last day. The class is too early. I mean, this is why like all of us are always late. That was kind of how we coped with that problem. And Ball Wars, we kind of like wanted to shoot it at people. That group wasn't very excited about it. And then finally these guys started coming more often. We'd shoot it and it was fine. And those were most of our problems, the bigger ones.
Okay.
I see that.
Do you want us to shoot just one?
Yeah, just one.
All right.
Yeah.
So instead of like the clutch design that you had, it just unspools it.
Oh, that's smart. So it doesn't have to fight against the motor.
Ooh. Nice. Any question? Yeah. Thank you.